Hi guys, nothing to prove here. Today's a beautiful day because any day one can be out on a bike. This fun is a beautiful day. Yeah, the baby Tuono, say baby Tuono. This is the 457. Say, oh, Aprilia launched the RS last year, and now this is the Tuono or naked version of that RS that was released last year. What's different? Well, the handlebars are 124 millimeters higher and 14 millimeters back, and the foot pegs are just lowered a little bit, and they took off all the fairings there, so to make it a naked. And that's really the main difference. Everything else is pretty much swapped out, even up. Now, engine, yeah, we got 47 ponies and torques, 43 torques, but those torques are available at 3,000 RPMs. Anytime you give me 82% of the torque at that early, at 3,000 RPMs, loving that. How do those torques feel on the street? All right, let's just do a little roll-on test here with half throttle. Oh, nice. Well, this just makes you laugh. That's funny. Now let's go back down. Oh yeah, nice. Going up and down the gears with this thing is hilarious. This marriage between this engine and transmission is hilariously funny and good. It's that simple, guys. It's so good that they're seamless together. The perfect couple. They complement each other instead of being opposites. Nah, they're equals. And wow, and this torque right at 3 grand comes on here. Let's get down 5, 4. Okay, nobody. Oh, there's a car coming behind me. I gotta pick the speed back up. Oh, well, look, it's dropping down to 60 here. Okay, so the roll. Oh yeah, right at 3 grand. That's nice. Yeah, I have 82% of the torque. Now we can do the roll on right here at 3 grand. Where? Okay, now I'm at 3 grand roll on. Nice torque. Oh, nice torque. It just pulls. It's not abrupt. It's not uncontrollable or anything like that. It just slowly pulls you away. That's beautiful, liking this marriage between the engine and transmission. 2 thumbs way up, boom, boom. Oh, the wind is hitting me everywhere, of course. It's a naked. But so let's talk about vibration. In the hands, yeah, you get a lot of vibration in the hands, but not too bad. Way a lot of vibration in the right foot peg and a little bit less in the left foot peg. But it's tolerable for about a half hour, and then you gotta move your foot around. But it's a small naked bike, so of course you're gonna get lots of wind. And when you're spinning up the RPMs at highway speeds, you're going to get vibration, especially in the parallel twin at this side. So Autobahn limited amount of time, 10-15 minutes, you know, if you got a traffic jam to avoid on the B-road or whatever. So I would give this 1 thumb up on the Autobahn. Preload only adjustable front forks, 120 mils of travel, 41 millimeters of diameter, and you have a 320 disc single, there's only one, and radial mount by Brie 4 piston down there. You have 130 mils of travel right there, and a 220 disc with a single piston by Brie. Now, how is this all new suspension and setup on the street? Now these upside down forks are awesome. With the weight of this thing, it just nails a line relentlessly. Let's see, how is that front brake? Oh, beautiful front brake. Nice feel, nice feedback. No questions. You're getting enough feedback from that single disc radio mount. So that's why we're getting enough feel and feedback. And it's a Vibri, which is made by Brembo. Now let's try the rear. Okay. There, I got it to lock up. Wow, that took a lot of pressure, but I knew about wind. Let's see. There, yeah, I can tell about wind. It takes a lot of pressure, but you are getting some feedback with this rear brake, so it's okay. Now that I'm behind the ubiquitous white van and also city bus. And the speed limit's coming down, and so now we got to slow down in traffic. But with this upside down fork, I think I would loosen up the preload just a hair. But other than that, this is a fun bike to ride with the suspension and brakes on this thing. 2 thumbs up, boom, boom. You're looking at the old school, original 1000R Tuono lip here air intake. And also this turns with the handlebar. Yeah, I like that. That's going back to the 20 years ago. And all the way back to the back here, this is looking good. And this is plastic. But it feels pretty strong. I wouldn't be worried that it is plastic. It might be, it sounds like plastic. This is kind of small. You need an Italian supermodel to go with your Italian bike to sit on the back of here. 800 mils off the ground. And this tank is 12.7 liters filled up, weighs 175 kilos. Yeah, that's nice and light. I'm loving that. How does this lightweight 175 kilos feel at low speeds? Wow, so easy there. Even finding neutral is easy. Everything is so easy on this bike. It's amazing. The brakes, the clutch, you have adjustability here and here. Nope, not there, just here. On the brake, everything, and it's so light and nimble. The shifting up and down. Listen to that. Coming up through up the front here, up the handlebar. But that goes away when you close the lid. Oh, are we gonna go? Nope, the other side's going first. Okay. But as far as how easy this bike is to operate in the city, it goes without needing any explanation or criticism. I cannot criticize how easy anything that's hard to do on this bike. There, I'll do the opposite. What's hard? Nothing. Nothing is hard to do in this bike. Even in traffic like this, we're going from light to light to light to light. It's boring. Although this TFT, look at that. With the sun at my back. I can still read it. It's just that you have to focus. But the most important thing, you can still see the RPM and also your speed. So I shouldn't criticize at this price point, because this is not optically bonded, and you can tell with that amount of reflection. But this thing is so flickable. You never want to go in a straight line with this bike because it's boring. It always wants to be in a turn somewhere, and it always wants to be slowing down or speeding up. That's the funny part with this, and that's what's great about this. Being a city commuter or riding it, just going from light to light like this, it's still enjoyable. It's not like being on a GS. Yes, there's a 1250 GS behind me. And the mirrors work just fine. Yeah, the first 30% is my arm and shoulder. But then after that, and at 50 kilometers per hour, so 30 miles an hour, I think it's 31 actually, it's fine. In fifth gear. Roll on, roll off, no, it doesn't complain in 5th gear at, what am I at? It's right in between 2 and 3 grand. It's fine. No complaints whatsoever. So as a city commuter in any low speed, oh, this is beautiful with this riding position, and there's no vibration in the hands and feet either. So this is getting 2 thumbs up in low speed. Boom, boom. You're looking at the left handlebar controls here. You have your 4-way buttons to control sport mode and your traction control, and also you can turn the rear ABS off. You can also control the ABS and turn it off if you want, just on the rear, not the front. Say, why would you want to do that? Have a little fun, lock up the rear and skid it around if you want. Also, this TFT looks pretty good for a bike in this price point. A little bit of a reflection, of course, it's not optically bonded. For this price point, you're not going to get that level of quality TFT. Oh, and the mirrors look like your traditional Aprilia mirrors. Now, competition. The Honda 500, Kawasaki 500, KTM 390 Duke, CF Moto 450. Although the first 3 that I listed there would compete directly with that, because the CF Moto is a little bit lower quality, a little bit cheaper price, a little bit, everything's a little less. This is more performance. This would wipe up on the CF Moto, but so would the Honda and the Kawasaki on the performance spectrum. In a corner, open up, speed, everything. Yeah, the CF Moto doesn't quite make it, but you're paying less for that. So it just depends on what you want. How does this compare fun factor of the 4 bikes plus this? So 5 bikes. This would be in first place for fun factor for me. This is 2, 3, 4 thumbs up for fun factor. Then I would go to the Kawasaki next, then the Honda. I don't know, the 390 Duke would be, it would be in front of the Honda, then the Honda. So this Kawasaki, Honda, KTM 390 Duke, then the Honda, and then last would be the CF Moto. For fun factor, because why else do you buy a bike this small? Well, you say, well, I'm not old enough and I want to start slow. Perfect fun bike to start slow. Now, overall verdict, guys, for this bad boy. Would I recommend buy of these 5 bikes I listed? Sure. I would take this, no problem, in a heartbeat over the other 4 bikes. Maybe the Kawasaki second, then the Honda, then KTM. Now that they're owned by an Indian company, 50.1%, or 50.5%, I think it is. Bajaj, let's see what they're gonna do. And that's made in India too. But the CF Moto is made and owned in China. So this is Italian, owned by Piaggio, an Italian company. KTM, yeah, it's Indian. Kawasaki and Honda, of course, Japanese, and owned and headquartered in Japan, of course. So you can buy it based on which country you want your profits going back to, or by fun factor. I would take this one. All right, guys, recommend buy, yes. 2 thumbs way, way up. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this review. As always, ride safe and ride like there's nothing to prove. Take care, guys. Cheers.